He laughed at a homeless veteran, but 60 seconds later, one phone call made him wish he never had. Rain poured over downtown Chicago as people rushed past without looking. Sitting quietly outside a luxury hotel was an elderly homeless veteran named Daniel. His faded military jacket, worn backpack, and weathered boots told the story of a difficult life. A small cardboard sign rested beside him, "Veteran. Hungry." God bless. Most people ignored him, some looked away. Others pretended not to see him. Then a black luxury sedan stopped in front of the hotel. Out stepped Richard Hale, a self-made millionaire known for his wealth, expensive suits, and even bigger ego. As he walked toward the entrance, Daniel politely stood. "Sir, could you spare a little help?" Even a sandwich would mean everything. Richard stopped. He slowly looked Daniel up and down before laughing loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. "If you worked half as hard as I did, you wouldn't be sitting on the sidewalk begging." People turned to watch. Daniel lowered his eyes. "I served this country," he quietly replied. Richard smirked. "And now you're serving as a warning." Several people laughed nervously. Others stood frozen in silence. The hotel security guard gently asked Daniel to sit back down, trying to avoid making things worse, just as Richard reached the revolving door. His phone rang. He glanced at the screen. It was his executive assistant. Annoyed, he answered, "What is it?" "I'm busy." The voice on the other end sounded panicked. "Sir, there's someone here asking for you immediately." Richard frowned. "Who?" "The chairman of the Veterans Foundation, and retired General Michael Brooks." Richard rolled his eyes, so the assistant swallowed. "He isn't here to donate. He's here because the homeless veteran outside is Daniel Carter." Richard looked back at the sidewalk. Daniel quietly sat where he had been. Confused, Richard asked, "Who is Daniel Carter?" The answer changed everything. "Sir, 25 years ago, Captain Daniel Carter saved General Brooks and dozens of soldiers during an ambush overseas." Richard's face turned pale. The assistant continued, "The general has spent years searching for him after they lost contact. Today's charity event was supposed to honor Captain Carter's sacrifice, but no one knew he had become homeless." Richard felt his heartbeat quicken. For the first time all day, he was speechless. Seconds later, several black SUVs pulled into the hotel entrance. Military officers stepped out. Then came retired General Brooks himself. The decorated general ignored everyone else. He walked straight to Daniel, without hesitation. He embraced the homeless veteran with tears in his eyes. "You saved my life." The crowd fell silent. Some people began recording. Others wiped away tears. Richard stood frozen. The man he had mocked in front of everyone wasn't a failure. He was a forgotten hero. General Brooks helped Daniel to his feet and turned toward the crowd. This man risked everything for strangers. America owes him more than applause. Richard slowly approached. His confidence had disappeared. I'm sorry." Daniel looked at him calmly. Respect shouldn't begin after someone becomes important. Those words hit harder than any insult. Richard lowered his head, ashamed. He publicly apologized. In the weeks that followed, Richard quietly funded housing, medical care, and long-term support for struggling veterans across the city, not because he wanted praise, but because one painful mistake reminded him that true wealth isn't measured by money, it's measured by character. Daniel accepted the help but never asked for revenge, only dignity. Because real heroes don't need expensive suits. They carry honor where no one else is looking. If this story touched your heart, remember this: never judge someone's appearance. The person everyone ignores today may be the hero who changed countless lives yesterday. Like, subscribe, and share this story so more people remember that kindness always matters.